Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Halls of Torment. We're going to be continuing our adventure in the game, and I've added the Boglands DLC in, so we'll probably see some new stuff going forward, but I mean, until that shows up, I am going to pretty much just play like normal, but yeah. I don't think it's going to automatic. Oh, it does give us it by default. Okay. Well, we're going to do a normal run just to see if anything other than that area pops up.
Please, join me for a moment.
I can see what else is new here. There's 2 items to find this way. Another one this way. 2 more this way. 2 this way. This way. And 2 this way. Okay. We don't have anything new to do with this. Let's look here to see if anything's new in the quest log. So it did go up to 600 total quests to do, so there is more to do. Let's see if anything's new is added to the ones we've seen. Boglands is its own one, of which this is 21. This is 28 of them. Yeah, so there is 2 more character ones, it looks like. It wants the Crone and the Alchemist. Yeah, so nothing else showed up in the other ones, but this got extended a little bit, so everything down in this area is new. And I guess we already accomplished this one by getting 11 potion things total. So we automatically got this, which is what unlocked the Boglands. So these are all gold, other than these 2. So this one would require us to beat a lord without picking any defensive traits. Oh, that's not going to happen if we're going to do the other thing. This one could probably happen. This one is almost certainly going to happen by just playing. Well, maybe not this one, because we're not going to take abilities. We're going to try to get most of this block done. I want to get that off our table so we don't have to build for it anymore. And then we'll dive into the new content. But we might see new items. We might see something new, you know? I don't know what's going to pop up in the normal game. But I am going to pick the first level because we want to just have enemies bouncing against us and dying as best as we can. We're going to double in on our defensive buffs. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. So yeah, we don't need more hit points. We're going to double in on anything that gives us block, though. Not specifically necessarily this, but there's plenty of skills that give us a bonus to block, and that is what we will add to, not necessarily this. Although I might save a double just for regen, because that will let us try more, if that makes sense. So, we'll have 2 for block, and then the rest will be as we can. Now, raising block strength will actually raise our damage too. I'm gonna do the 10%. Well, is movement speed gonna even matter because we lowered everything? I think what we do is actually double this. You know, we might actually have a dirge of things to grab two of. In retrospect. So maybe what I do is actually take this and then go in on regeneration buff, because this is a percentage increase. So that will scale with what we have going on. Okay, I decided we're gonna take a double on this, get ourselves a little extra speed, more regen as well. And this is likely to be a relatively underpowered run, by the way. I am more than well aware of that. So the main thing is we're going to want to sort out whatever our dedication's going to be. Oh good, a well turn in. Actually, I do really want that. And after we get to a certain point, I might start stacking skills up. You know, like if we run out of things to level up. But you know, I'm gonna get a good base of this, and I'll get a guideline of how long this is likely to take by doing this strategy. This is certain to decrease how long it takes, though. So I wanted to get an idea of how this was going to intersect with what we were trying to do. Oh, wow. That's actually really interesting. It doesn't say it does like 5 times damage or anything like that. But the fact that it scales with max health is actually really interesting. Yeah, like if we don't use all of our like double traces, I mean not double, the potions of memories, we can put them into ring blades later and have a good run. So like, I do think that we're gonna be a-okie dokie. Yeah, and most of our things that we normally grab 2 of don't actually scale at all with abilities, so like... I do think it's a little funny that this guy over here is just a fire trail. Like, that's not going to actually hurt us with what we have going on. So I guess let's sort them out. I mean, I guess that's an increase. Guess let's put that on, but that's not. I guess it does double the base, so it is an increase. And that might give me a reason to save it because it'll make this kind of thing work better. Now let's come knock this guy down a little bit. New friend. Yeah, so defense might actually help us pretty good too. I guess we weren't out of items. Okay, fair enough. Because defense will let us get hit more before it's a problem. Yeah, let's turn this in. We still have our second turn in that we got. So we can save that for the other item at the end. But yeah, we have been doing quite well, because if you look at it, we've already gotten like 10% of it done. Roughly, like we've gotten like 12,000 off of it. And we haven't even hit the regeneration buff that we're gonna get. I'm gonna come pick this item up. I guess we could also focus in on the blood trails. Hello, friend. You can come chase us down. You're not really a problem. It's not actually an improvement to what we have going on because it does something different. I liked the block speed movement while we were moving. It's actually seemed really cool. Yeah, let's go pick up that blood trail and follow that. Well, now we know that was the opposite of the way we wanted to go. Sure, I'll start stacking it. I've gotten almost all the upgrades. I'm not gonna level it up though if I don't have to. So I don't think the base ability is gonna kill all that much. I guess that was the problem of letting them sit on us, is that whatever they dropped we were going to pick up immediately. I guess we don't actually need any more things to send back. So unless it looks interesting, we don't need to do too much. This also won't hurt enemies hardly at all. I'll just knock them around, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I'm kind of picking upgrades at this point, and like what is not likely to increase my damage, you know? Like, if we get to a point where we want more damage, we'll get it. But, like, I think we're actually doing just fine. Yeah, we want to double that base block strength. That is why I saved it. If we play our cards right, we might get it pretty much done on this run. Oh, there was more things to turn in, wasn't there? I guess we've only seen them all. We've not turned them all in. I guess maybe I should have also considered getting the anti-knockback one that pulls them in, if that makes sense. Because that way at least they'd be sitting on us. It doesn't do damage to them, it just pulls them in. Yeah, I think we want the one that lowers its damage and makes it attack faster, because we don't want it to kill things, we just want it to stack them up. Because then I'll put some affliction on it or something. Or not affliction, I'll put fragile on it. Okay, everyone in the kill room. Yeah, we don't have to run anywhere, we'll just let them come to us. Yeah, we'll go stack up our abilities if we actually clear what's going on. Look at that giant ball of blob coming. Look at you. You give us another turn in. I like it. Yeah, something's starting to hit us a little harder. I don't know which thing it is. But you know, we're probably still fine. If we need to, we can skedaddle out of that hole, you know? We haven't even gotten the regen on. Or the double, like the plus 10 block chance. I don't think we did either of those yet. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't even sure we were close to this thing. But that does let us turn this in, which is something that was interesting to me, so... There we go. I think we're functionally immortal now. I don't think we have much reason to go anywhere else, though. I think we are okie dokie just to chill around here. This will let us turn in what we need. If we do want to add more abilities in, we'll go chase them down. But I think I'm actually okay with what we currently have going on, because if I kill them too fast, I won't have the chance to do this. Like, even if we don't fully finish them on this run, this will have gotten us like 80 or 90% of the way there from where we were at with just this one run. Guess we'll add transfixion in. At least it fragiles them. And it also doesn't do significant damage, especially with our upgrades. I mean, I just kind of would love to have a whole bunch of, like, well turn-ins. That would be nice. But, I mean, I don't suspect it'll oblige me on that one. I'm just curious on which one of our skills is being the most damage, considering what we have going on. See, Ring Blades with no upgrades is still basically outperforming most of what we have going on, which is to be expected, to be honest. Unfortunately. I mean, this build might be busted in general. I might have to experiment with this at a more crazy difficulty, but I wanted to get this part done. But like, we are like essentially unkillable, and this isn't with no like torment shards on. This has like 6 of them on. Obviously this wouldn't work so well with burn on, or the one that would cause enemies to give us elemental effects. That probably wouldn't work very well. I don't really want the scroll you're going to give me to land on me. If we don't finish, we'll cut really, really, really close at this rate. And it certainly won't be for lack of trying. I mean, this might have been a case where I might have actually wanted to have the mountain guys in after all, because at least it'd give me someone to bounce against that wouldn't die. But, you know, I don't know if we'd be able to block them. That's the main thing. Still on track to potentially finish this. Oh, you would just give me one, wouldn't you? I don't really want this. Well, they're gonna be all around me. I'll soften them up a little bit, I guess. Yeah, being invulnerable is kind of counterintuitive game to what we want. But you know, we're still kind of on track. We did it. I suspected it might do what I wanted. I did that. We even have a decent chance to block these dudes. Sure, I'll sit on you. So which... Yeah, so I guess since we got what we wanted, I don't need to focus on the block as much as I was originally going to, so I can instead turn in one of these. Let's do that. Let's get something new into our table. Well, we were wildly successful. Yep, we got our achievement. Nice, nice.
How can I help?
Well, now we don't have any particular goal we're aiming for. So we can just go wild. Well, like I said, we're gonna try to get force up into... So I went too far. Oh, actually I didn't, because it goes on this guy's wavelength, so it doesn't go far enough to actually fully reach. It's okay. We'll get there. We actually got pretty close. Yeah, let's,
Please,
without
take
further ado,
care.
pick something and head in. Is there anything new that popped up in this? We didn't look in here. Nothing that we've seen yet. So yeah, we're gonna go out to the Boglands. We're gonna check out the Boglands and see if it's what unlocks the new stuff. But we're also gonna just run absolutely wild. So I guess on that note, we could look to see if what is shown of that area. What does it tell us needs to be done? Defeat. This is probably the first boss. A golem upgrade. What? That's interesting. Golem, huh? How precious. Actually, we never heard the song. We should just hear the song. Yeah, let's start putting in our reward, our options in here. I don't know if there's anything else I want to put on this characters. Like, there's two more that work good with the Bard, but 14's probably good to at least experience this the first time. Oh, it's not even gonna let us do this. So yeah, let's go have a fun and exciting base level run here in the Boglands with our overpowered abilities. Who's gonna stop us? So much bog. Much land. Yeah, so we're not gonna need the health and stuff. There actually aren't any challenges for us to currently have looking for either, because we don't have any more challenges for this particular character. And even the milestones we just conquered, so... This place has a really interesting theme to it, visually. I don't really know what we're looking for or anything. We'll just kind of wander around, so... Oh yeah, I suspected that we actually... Let me see, do we still have it on? Yeah, we're gonna go for ring blades, unless something new for abilities pops up. That was something that would help us. What's this thing? I mean, it showed up on our map and I was slowly walking towards it. What you got going on, my friend? You got a help thing going on. You know what? I don't see a timer. I do see a bar on this thing. So maybe we just have to kill enough enemies. Maybe it's not a time-based level exactly. That's interesting. Interesting if true. So how would that work with speeding up the timer? How does that work with this level? Does it like reduce like the kill count that you need? Like that doesn't make sense either. This thing has quite a bit of HP though. I'll tell you what. But you know, we could just sit on it. It's gonna have a real bad time as we go through. Look at you ghost spear things. Well, they sure made this thing tanky. What are you? You have a thing going on with you too, don't ya? Oh, this is probably a scroll, by the way. I think the blue ones were always scrolls. Okay, those guys explode. That's why they looking like that. Yeah, ring blades is the only important one for us currently. Oh, slowly but surely we're tearing it up a little bit at a time. There's a lot of bugs here, man. Oh, you're big and greenish. It might be the first boss, maybe? Question mark. I don't know. What do you drop? Or are you just like another one of the mini bosses with scrolls? You might just be one of those. Yeah, you just have a scroll. Okay, acceptable. Now, I do hope that this doesn't have to be destroyed on every single run. But I guess we are destroying it faster as time goes on. Let's see what happens. We popped it, and... Huh. Something's exploding around us. Oh, it's these guys. We got away with these dudes. Well... Okay. Guess we mosey along. What are these? So that might be connected to what we just killed, because there's roots or something going on. What's going on here? I guess let's follow them to wherever it goes. At least it gives us something to do. Big old tree, dude. Interesting. This slows you down a little bit. Oh, another one of these? Okay. Second one should take a lot less time. I mean, look at that. Already popped. Okay. Here's another one. So yeah, I think we determined that the only ones of these that actually is one we'd want is the base damage for the main weapon. Even though it's not going to actually affect our ring blade. This one seems a lot sturdier than the last one. But you know, the first one took longer than this one too, so... What are you? Oh, scroll dudes? Alright, I'll take some scrolls. Get in the scroll pile. I guess we can get the 3rd level too, so let's do that. Okay, we'll continue following this. Oh. Well, we've been in here for 300 seconds, so what did this get us? There's a crack. Let's follow this crack. This wasn't here before. Doesn't seem to affect us to walk over it or anything. Oh, hello there, friend. What do you got going on? Oh, you leave puddles of... Oh, and you got another friend. This must be the snake we're supposed to go. I got 2 achievements and I don't know what both of them were because they happened too close to each other. But this one gave us a Torment shard. This is physical and melee, so we just need the one that is physical and melee. I guess we'll go make our way towards the scrolls. We can go see if there's another batch of the routes, because like they did go in both directions, I think. Unless they do end up in the same place. I don't know. I don't know how this place works yet. Oh, yep, we've been in here for 10 minutes, that's true. Oh, look at you being another thing to pop. I don't know what these do for us, to be fair. Yep, we have killed 5,000 enemies. That is true. Well, these must have been the glowing roots. Yeah, I don't see anything glowing here now. This thing wasn't here. But this was kind of on the way towards getting this scroll, so. But we'll continue to keep on the eye out for anything that looks interesting here. But so far, that thing right there was just the only thing I saw. But these things seem to be all over the place. This one seems a little stronger. Okay, we'll pop it. We're killing a lot of things before we can even see them at this point. So they do seem to give us EXP, even though they slow us down for a little bit. So maybe they're just EXP boosts, although maybe it's because I'm standing so close to it. So let's stay a little bit further away. Yeah, it just goops me up. Okay, understood. Don't be so close to the goop. Lesson learned. Oh, you seem a little different. Yeah, it's because you gave us a scroll. Okay. I was hoping to get transfusion, but you know, this isn't so bad. We technically don't need anything in particular after the ring blade anyway. Sure, we'll add in the needles. That gives us 2 more abilities to play with, and we can mosey our way towards the next scroll. Now, if there's a time limit one, we probably want to build very differently and maybe just not kill enemies, because this looks like this is a kill enemies to progress the thing, but maybe... But if there's a really long term one, you might need to just not be killing stuff, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll find out. We couldn't see most of the requirements. I guess we defeated the Blight Fiend even though I didn't even get a chance to see it. That's hilarious. We take the wins where we can. I guess we are pretty strong considering. But I suspect that beating the bosses or whatever, or doing stuff here is going to unlock the new classes, but we'll see. Like, we'll have to look at the tree. I mean, we don't have a particular destination. I'm kind of just wandering around at this point. Looking for more of those things to pop. Our build is essentially complete. I don't know if there's an achievement for breaking a whole bunch of these, but there might be. I hope it's not in a single run because, I mean, then you spend the whole run running, looking for them. But, I mean, I guess we indirectly did something like that anyway, by just looking around. Yeah, they definitely have varying degrees of difficulty to kill. I could use another scroll though, game. But I rather suspect we may have scrolled ourselves out, considering we don't have champions giving us extras. So. Oh, hello. Maybe you are a scroll. Maybe you're gonna be the scroll I wanted in this world. There we go. Well, I need a new ability. We're running out of upgrades to get. Looks like that bar is filling up pretty decently. Oh, well, we did apply decay 100,000 times? I don't know how that works. I don't know what that is. But, you know, we did it. I guess that's what matters. I actually have no idea which of our abilities would have added decay, if that makes sense. I think we've been here, so like the fact that this spawned here, maybe they just spawn around you. It doesn't mean you have to travel, it just means you gotta move to them when they spawn. Maybe you just have to move a little bit. Maybe they're just like the, that would actually make sense. They're just like the barrels and stuff. They kind of spawn around you, but only like off screen, so that would make some sense. So it's not that you have to go in an ever-widening circle, you just have to keep moving. Okay. You know, maybe popping these guys is how we're adding decay to enemies. Like, I mean, we're not doing anything in particular, but maybe us popping them is just doing it. I guess that could make some sense. But I couldn't think about what we were doing that would be giving it to enemies. Yeah, we did survive for 20 minutes. We did kill 20,000 enemies. You are a mushroom, dude. You are very dead. That's very unfortunate. Well, we did it. Okay, let's see what we unlocked. Okay, so we got a transfixion upgrade, infected tips for being in here for 5 minutes. We got a new ability. Find and kill the Blightworm before your final encounter with the Bloodblade. Well, we certainly did that. We defeated the Bog Serpent. We unlocked a new Golem upgrade. We get a free Mastery Tome here for surviving for 10 minutes. We get... For killing 5,000 enemies, we unlocked a new character. Okay. We get another skill scroll for defeating the second boss. We got gold for applying decay. We unlocked a new character for surviving for 20 minutes. So we unlocked 2 of them. We got a new blessing. Potion of Oblivion. What would a blessing for that do? Because like the Potion of Oblivion is what takes items out of our listing. So do we start with more? Do we get more to start with? But does that make any sense over versus just basically having more potions? But like, I don't know. We'll see what it says. Let's see. We got 10,000 gold for having Torment rank 5 active. But we couldn't start that way. I'm not sure. Because we started a normal run. We defeated Agony Mode. We got unlocked on Agony Mode in here for being the boss. That is a very interesting unlock. We unlocked Q Boglands _ survive score Torment score 1. That is a very fun unlock. I like that unlock quite a bit. So our new friends are on the side here. This one, the only thing it gets on a level up is more HP healed. This one does get stuff when it levels up, but this one does not. But they're a master of the elements, supposedly, so it has area. Those flasks that deal damage on impact and leaves puddles. So you do have to unlock the different flasks. So they get a bonus when picking up potions. They get a bonus to their damage when they get potions. That's very interesting. So you want anything that gives them extra potions, because that's going to be a permanent damage buff the more you get, I guess. That would explain why they don't get more level ups bonuses, because their bonuses are for picking up potions instead. I'm gonna be right back. I got something going on. Hello? Delivery? Ah, she got a delivery. Sorry about that. I had someone at the door. It wasn't for me, though. Okay. Alright, let's continue looking at what's going on. So this one looks like it has a bonus for summons. So these guys summon plants that, as they walk and move and over time. So these plants have 4 different types, maybe? We'll have to experiment and find out. So the more movement speeds that are out, the more of them that are out, the slower we move. Doesn't say how much slower, but it does say that. We gain a boost to damage and per level, you know? They do gain a bonus to regeneration as well. Although their base one is not as high as the other ones either. But you know, still makes them a pretty decent class. Let's take a peek at what's in this though, because as you can see we went through it. Oh, look at these extra blessings we can unlock, and there's ones for different potions and stuff, and a new upgrade. Blessing for the wines. So that would be not stepping into any of the water puddles. Okay, we could do that. I was just kind of running around, you know? These are new artifacts that I don't think that we have. Although it does... Oh, it wants us to go even faster. Okay, yeah, we could probably do that. We didn't really build for that in particular. So what's going on here? So these are for doing damage with our various plants. You know what? I wonder if they replace her abilities like the Bard does. It's possible. This one's for reaching level 60, and this one is for doing 20 million damage. Okay. I don't know which one we want to do first, but you know. Let's look at our new blessing. Yeah, see this? This is a bonus to a number of potions of Oblivion. Which, unfortunate is that Oblivion is the least important of them. But, guess it doesn't hurt to have them. And we don't. It is just gold. Okay, then that makes it more important to get the other ones.
Step closer. Be my guest. Take good care of yourself.
Blessings, traveler.
So effect damage is going to matter for this character. I was doing a couple second math to figure out where the baseline would be, if that was the case. There we go. We caught up. I don't think effect damage matters the exact same way with this one.
I hope you return unscathed.
Just to look at what has going on. Is it because I'm standing next to him? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna
Please, join
not
me
worry
for a
about
moment.
effect bonus for that character for now. Unless it seems more obvious later that we do. And yeah, we may end up changing this up for required builds in the future.
May wisdom guide you.
Other things we didn't do was set up our equipment. So this one is the alchemist. It wants more potions, so we could look to see if anything gives us potions in each category. There were some. And if they don't, we'll go with what normally has worked. We are also going to get some more choices for marks too, probably, as we level these guys up. These guys don't look like they get base regen on their own, so I am going to... Well, maybe they get it from their skills, but they don't. This guy does not, so I'm going to give him the cleric, because that might let us get a good boost later on if we're going to have a little bit of trouble. This talks about potions, but it's not the same potions. Yeah, I guess we do this. Though maybe damage doesn't work the same way. Maybe what we want is actually area, because area would actually affect how many enemies they hit with their potions. So maybe we try that for this run. Well, I don't see anything in particular that affects this, so we're gonna go with that. I do remember seeing something that gives us potions, and I don't remember which thing it was, but you know, we'll find it. There's also a chance that I didn't bring it home. That's also entirely possible. Well, failing to see it, I could look to see what's going on. See if it's something I didn't bring home. Don't mind me, I'm just poking my way through what we have and haven't seen. Oh, this might be a new item that we found. Oh, you know what? I know which item I was
May the
thinking of.
gods
It's a
light your
hat.
path.
It's this, but we don't have the one that drops it. There's a particular fighter's headband that does it. We've seen it. We didn't bring it home, but at least I figured out which one I was thinking of. So yeah, we've got stuff to explore. I am gonna take a couple minute break, and then we'll pop back in and start wiggling around and trying to get stuff. Y'all take care now. I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye now.